Hello and welcome back to Foundry. In our last episode, we built the great elevator up to at least height 200 here, so we're able to look right down on the base and see everything in a nice bird's eye view now. Not that it helps us with building anything because we're too far away to do any sort of building down there. Basically, all we can build is up here, but let's us get a nice overview of the factory, what it looks like and whatnot from up here. So we're gonna head back down, but I wanted to show that I renamed all of the different levels we have set up. I also moved the Ignium level up to 90 because where we were at was pretty close to was actually below the bottom of it, kind of, or right at the bottom of it. So this puts us kind of more in the middle of the vein. And then I also let the elevator dig all the way down to 1. So let's just kind of ride down to 1. We'll take a look at the pattern as we go down, see what else we might be able to find. I don't think it'll tell me, no. It won't tell me what's, I don't think, at least what's behind the elevator structure as we pass by it with the analyzer here, but it would be nice if it did. Let's see. Yeah, that's all just dirt there, and then rock of some kind, then the limestone that we knew about. Something blipped. Oh, the elevator structure, I get it. Okay, that's where the doors are. And you saw the Ignium as we passed by. That's where we dug out, and then now there's more to dig out too. And then we have all this down here, which is more and more different kinds of rock, I think. And then we come down into the bottom of the rock here, which is core rock. And I assume it still gives just, yeah, 1 stone. So all rock, no matter what kind of rock it is, gives just 1 stone, it looks like. I think that the rest of the rock that we passed by here was still all just regular rock, too. I don't think this looks like rock, not dirt, anyway. It's just a little bit below this, what we got, Technium? This Technium layer. I'd have to pick out the level, but that's fine. We're going to go back up to land now. I'm assuming it's all rock. I don't see any likelihood of it being anything different, either rock or dirt. So we'll just go with that. We know that this is already rock because we dug out here at the Ignium level. This lighter colored stuff here. Not the limestone layer, of course, but the other. The dirt layer is pretty deep, though. I was kind of surprised at that. So we have finished the research for Drone Miner 2, but I think, if I noticed it correctly, it requires the advanced machinery parts, which we did make some, but those require the steel, and that means we have to do it manually, at least for right now. There are more things here in the tech tree that we did glance at the last time, but I wanted to take a deeper look at them now. We have, let's start over here at the far end. We have the Combustion Generator. It has 3 prerequisites, which we already have, and it generates power by burning combustible materials. Now, I was hoping out loud in the last episode that this only produced, or that this burned something we could get automatically, not just biomass. And I'm guessing, given that the Ignium has a fuel value, that we can actually burn that as well, which is interesting. That it's it's basically coal, but still. And then I saw under here too that there's a smelting that requires the combustion generator to get, and this is more effective methods for metallurgy production lines. So we can make xenoferrite ingots from 2 xenoferrite ore, which is currently what we're making the plates as. The plates are 2 ore to 1 plate, but this plate recipe is 1 ingot makes 2 plates, so therefore it's 1 ore to 1 plate with a 2-step process. And the same thing, I assume, yes, goes for the Technium as well. So that's something we're going to want to do, but we have to unlock this first, and these are not going to be cheap, by the way. All these researches are quite expensive. Let's go back up, and yeah, I wish we could get back to the spot we were at. The combustion generator, or rather, battery here also leads to the energy cell, which is also led to by the combustion generator, so these must be a nicer, more dense energy storage of some kind. And then I see there are large solar panels, large batteries, large transformers, the same things over here. Of course, the power pole too, but I skipped over that. Although I shouldn't have, because I'm assuming that this span power lines over a greater distance. Yeah, so that's not unuseful. This power pole Max connections 5. This power pole, max connections 10. Connection range 45 meters. And I didn't even notice what this one said. 16 meters. So yeah, about 2.5, almost 3 times the distance. And twice as many connections to it. So that'll be nice. Useful. Belts, of course, the third tier of belts. We haven't even started using the second tier, the yellow tier. So that's good. Lights, too, I guess they're just brighter, I'm guessing. And there's also a wall light version of them, as well as ceiling lights. That's the thing I've been looking for throughout all this, though, is walls. Other than using stone or dirt or whatever to make walls, how do you make walls? Oh, right there. Concrete production. Before we get there, third lane loaders. So that's your triple length reach. Inventory size boost, mining drill speed boost, the double doors and the hanger gates, logistic containers 2 and 3. But concrete production can be used as floors and walls, and it provides increased walk speed. That requires underground mining ignium, which we hadn't found yet, which requires the freight elevator. So we need to unlock that pretty soon. The underground mining ignium gives us advanced mining equipment where we can unlock that. I think we're probably going to, because that unlocks the rail mining depot, the rail mining tracks, rail miner for ignium, and a geological scanner. Ooh. I wonder if there's different geology depending on where, like different resources underground depending on which biome you're in. I didn't think about that until just this exact moment. Let's go ahead and start the freight elevator. It's not that expensive. It's only 40 and 20. And we're already 47% of the way there. So that's good. I don't know which way it was because I didn't look down there beforehand. But I want to keep looking at this stuff while the research is going. So that was the underground mining we just talked about. Freight elevator we're doing right now. Concrete we'll have to do after. Smelting we talked about. Assembler 2, we get, they're faster, I'm sure. That's probably about it. Yeah, faster. So that's fine. That's not a bad thing. And character crafting speed. Okay, I hope to move away from that, mostly. Combustion generator appears again because of prerequisites. Double door appears again. Drone miner we just unlocked, which we can't use yet until we get more reasonable steel production. Explosives we talked about, although I'm guessing that they would be used to blast rock so that you can get at the resources more easily. I'm guessing. And then, because rock's a pain to drill out by hand, so if you can have a way to blast it, that's better. Freight elevator 2 and 3 also, which I'm assuming are just higher throughput. Oh, they're actually a throughput thing, like a lift, a belt lift. 640 for that. I didn't even read the tooltip on those. Here, the one we're doing right now is 320, so it's basically the equivalent to 2 belts, 2 Mark 1 belts or 1 Mark 2 belt as a lift, and it connected to belts via loaders to make transporting items along the vertical direction easier. Nice. All right, that's going to be dead useful. Let's see. Logistic containers we already talked about. Map scanning. So I talked about this with Ontario Gardener today, actually just briefly before I started recording. And in addition to being able to scan, it also tells you how deep, he said, the ore veins are, which is kind of interesting too. So it kind of gives you an idea of how much there is there, which would be interesting. And then I saw that there's the scanning for the olamite as well here, and I'm not sure. Oh, that's just these two lead to the same one. Mining drill speed. Mining laser. That's even better. Power pole wall mounted. Yep, we knew about that one. All these are red because they require Research Lab 3. And then we have these all unlocked: combustion generator, explosives, power pole, freight elevator. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do a lot more research. It's gonna take a little bit of time. But we just unlocked. But actually, what did we just unlock? I don't remember. Oh, the drone miner. Right. Oh, and someone in the chat for yesterday's episode mentioned that if we use, possibly, this railing and right-click and... thank you very much. You can right-click hold and change the type to it, cross intersection, T intersection, or a corner. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. Sorry. But that is super useful. Thank you very much. Because now I have a nice looking thing. They also said something about the walkways as well, the catwalks, which I don't think I have any made. Let's just make some of those. That's fine. You can do the right click as well with those to do a platform, stairs, ledge corner, or ledge outside corner. Nice. Nice. All right. That is cool. So we can do, we can actually do some sort of decorative stuff with those too. The other thing, so I was watching fellow Red Circuit associate Krydax was streaming this on Sunday for the first time, and I mentioned in his chat that about this this not looking like it was a full throughput, and someone responded that it is that I must have been missing something, and they were correct. I was missing something. These right now are trying, even when we had this thing flowing at full speed, when we were trying to fill up that box, these were trying to unload their inventory. So they were each trying to output 40. Or actually, they were trying to output their whole inventory at as fast a speed as possible. So this belt was being filled up with 160 based on the backlog. And so was this one. So the reason these were swapping 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 at what appeared to be half speed, and this belt was staying full, was because it was trying to cram 2 belts of 160 onto a belt of 160. So that's my fault. Ignore me on that one. Freight elevator's just about done, though. There it is. All right, let's go pick another research, and then we could play with the freight elevator. So that was that. So ignore my my attempt to do some YouTube, I don't know, math or something. I think we should play with the underground mining of Ignium now. We could do the combustion generator, but I'm suspecting we're going to want to have the Ignium for that. We could do more lights that would be useful, but I think everything else is... Let's do this. This is only 40 and 20 as well, so it's not bad. I probably should have waited to do the second tier drone miner because it was so expensive. And let's see, freight elevator. Freight elevator. Needs xenoferrite plates and machinery parts. Huh, we happen to have some of those. Whoa, don't fall. There we go. Pull that out of there. I have stuff in here that I probably want to get rid of. Machinery parts here. And then one of these. No, that's elevator. Wait a minute, I was looking at that. Freight elevator. Wait, did I? Elevator? There's the crusher, by the way. It requires the steel beams. Oh, it's up here. Okay. Either way, still takes lots of stuff, so we're good. And some stuff we didn't quite have, so. Did it make? Made it. Okay, good. Oh, that was a tip on those, and I clicked it off by accident. Freight elevator. The freight elevator allows the vertical transportation of items. It's intended to be used in cases where using conveyor slopes would be inconvenient. It consists of 2 parts, a top and a bottom part. They are both built with the same item. By switching the mode with the radial menu, hold the right mouse button. It does not matter which part you place first. After placement, you'll get a highlighted area, blue columns in the image below, indicating where the elevator shaft will be. Pointing towards it with the opposite part selected will automatically snap it to the correct position. You only have to point at the desired height. Once both parts are built, you need to connect loaders at both ends so that the freight elevator can interact with conveyor belts. You cannot add items from a machine directly to a freight elevator. Okay. So, the only big question with this is... Let's see, we want the elevator top, ideally. Would it let me? Huh. Would it let me use it to dig a hole? Like, let's say I wanted the Ignium. Would I have to... I guess I would have to dig out the hole where I wanted the bottom to be at least. But would this clear the dirt in between. Well, let's, just for right now, let's build this, the other way around first. Bottom first here. And I guess that means I need another one to make the other piece. Yeah, it does. And then we do the top. So that's it. And then you just plug a loader in and plug a loader in, and you get an elevator. Okay. So now, if I wanted to go down to, let's say, the Ignium level, let's just say, which I moved up to 90, I think I said that at the beginning, from 85 where we had it before. So it's in a slightly different position. Without any drilling having been done here. Should drill that part out first. So if we just go... Wait, what did I do? Did I clip down here? Oh no. I drilled out. Crap. What do I have? I have dirt, I have stone. Okay. I think you can do... Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. Let's drill this out again. And then I can put in stone, maybe, like this. I have at least a little bit of a floor here, and that's the end of my stone, so I'll need to get some more. Actually, I'll need one here, won't I? Yeah, dang it. Need that back. Put it here. Not that we don't have any place to get stone. And I could have even used the limestone too, I suppose. Or sand or dirt for that matter. Got plenty of sand. Did I fall again? No. Okay, good. Oh, I fell slightly. I must have drilled that out too. Did I just do that now, or had I done that before? I think I had done that before. Alright, so that was 3 by 4, I think, right? Doesn't tell you, right? So let's say this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should be 4. I'll go one more just in case. So it looks like I'm actually producing about the right ratio of blue and red, assuming that they stay 2 to 1. They're advancing about the same speed. And it looks like they might be off by like 1 pack, which is pretty good, considering that I didn't even do any math on it. Okay, so now if I do this, this one, and this needs to be, it's going to let me place it. This needs to be the bottom. And then if I come back in here and go to land, I'll turn that off so it doesn't flash. That's annoying. Will it let me place this and make it work? I mean, we can't mine it yet until we do the underground mining. Yes, I see the light. Let's do this and do the top. But I wonder if it's magic. It doesn't look like it connected. I thought it before it connected the two together. Let's make another one. It's fine. Just so I can test it a little bit more. Where did you go? There you are. Put it over here. bottom, and top. No, it still showed the blue lights. So we'll have to actually like test it, which won't be a problem. I have an idea of how to test it. So we'll just cap that there for now. And if I use a logistics container, of which I have none, let's make one. And I put or two rather, let's make two. And I make a couple of loaders also. I need to get power over here though. That shouldn't be that big of a problem. Maybe though I move this still slightly. Slightly more. Let's go here. And then I put this in. Like that. Then I can put a loader here. And I can... Oh, I need more than that loader-wise. Let's do like this. And then we can do our storage here. And if I load in this Ignium here, this one is output. I'm doing this backward, but we'll just reverse it later. And now that should be loading those into the mine, the lift, I should say. Go down to Igni. I'm gonna need power down here though too, aren't I? Crap. Wait, didn't it say something about power with the elevators? Information. Character elevator. High voltage cable along its side and connect cables to every station. Yes, we can. Okay. Underground mining is done. Good. Let's add a little bit more room here then. Oops. Okay, power cable. Okay, good. We can connect that like that. And then we'll have to have a transformer. I don't think I have one made because I haven't been making them until I needed them. And then we need to build a platform down, I guess, slightly. Yeah. Guess I need to dig this back out again. Or this back out again. It's all about experimentation. Here, we need more than this though. Transformer. Oops, no, cancel. Oof. I made one too many. I made one extra. Yeah, I need more room. So I gotta get a logistics box in here and everything. This got a little bit more technum. And that underground mining we just unlocked, I'm gonna just operate under the assumption that I have to dig out at least some of this to make the room to get this thing going. So all of what I'm doing right now is not really a problem, I don't think. Oops, I fell off. Well, that's good. That's kind of getting into the bare rock here, too. All right, let's do transformer again. Put it over here, though. No grid connection. That's fine. We know. That there. Oh, okay. That's no fun. Oof. Fell down here. Where's that sand at? Here it is. Stepping stone. Stepping sand. Because no matter what, we still have to establish here at this level some sort of a of this stuff. Like we have to have the mining and... or have to have the power and everything in order to run whatever the mining is going to be, so this shouldn't be too problematic. Also, someone in Crydax's chat, terrain block shattering, you can turn that off, or you can change the speed to, let's say, fast. Apply. Back out. Okay, maybe we want it even, like, very fast. Wrong thing. I mean, we can turn it off entirely, but I think I want it. I just want it to be faster. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, I guess I could have just built these blocks down here instead of using the stone, too. Smart. I just built some underneath there. Okay. Let's see. Power. That's what we were doing, is power. There's a block there. I gotta cut the square off here. Or rectangle. Path. Oh, it's over there. Well, that's no fun. Dang it. And I see that I'm out of building blocks, too, and I don't have very many left. Let's get rid of this stone, too, since we're here. Okay. It's interesting that you're forced to use one side or the other. I'll make sure I get the right spots here. Oh, that's why that side is open. That's the power line shaft. Okay, now I understand why I needed to put the railings there. It's all about learning. All right, let's try that on for size now. Here. And then I guess I need to pick this up. But that's going to be still a bit much for this corner, I think. Let's back this up a little bit more. Maybe one more. But now I understand. It's interesting how these things aren't made obvious, at least to me, in the beginning, but you come to understand them as you play through the game and, you know, actually do the thing that the game wants you to do. I still have some ignium in the way. Yeah, slip over there like that. Okay, there's the actual power node. Now, should I be able to connect this up? I just don't like that you can fall down. Like, that's definitely a place to have railings in the future. When I'm not so lazy. Okay, finally, loaders now. I ran out of firing plates. Alright, let's go back up to the surface. I have too much of some stuff. Probably like all the biomass and things. We're not really using it. I'll burn it off in the combustion generator, though, if somebody can burn in there, which I assume it can. By the way, this has 4 megajoule fuel value. This has 20 megajoule fuel value. So that's good. Oh, we're going up here. Up here, Wally. Another stack of these, please. Now we'll go back down to ignium. Open sesame. Okay. And then we need to make... oh, we need to make those loaders, right. Let's do that one there. We can do this one here. And we can put the logistic box in... here. And then we need to have a belt that goes the other way because we're bringing it down for whatever weird reason that Wally came up with. No power. Oh, duh. You probably need to have power wire connected to the top, to the surface or to the source. It's not magic, Wally. Okay. So you need to connect up. Oh, you're gonna let me do that though? That's weird. I'm not gonna do it because it's clipping and gross, but I'm gonna put it like here. And then there. Alright. Last try, hopefully. Interestingly, there's no, like, power panel here. Unless it's in the config button, I suppose, but I don't think it was. It tells you that this actually is a powered lift, but this is powered now. This says output, which it should be. Intake. Did we get any? No. So am I going to have to mine this whole mine shaft out? Or am I missing something else in the process here? I'm guessing I have to remove this whole mine shaft. Which is... seems not right. Let's see. This belt is going this way. Seems like there would be another... Because you shouldn't... How would you mine all of that out manually? Well, I guess we can take a look at some of this mining stuff. This all needs steel, so we do have to do some manual mining anyway. And geological scanner. Let's make that. There's nothing to configure on this. It acts like it didn't build the thing though, so maybe I do have to remove the stuff. Let's place this again. So when we did it this way, bottom here, and we did the top, it wouldn't let me build it here because it's red. It's got to be at least this high so that it can build. No, it didn't build. Oh, I'm building it over something. Yeah, don't do that, Wally. So there is stuff in the way. It's not going to work. I was afraid of that. Here and... Actually, it is going to work. Did it even work that small? Okay. So, yeah. It didn't build the framing. So that means that it's not connected. Which means that I do need to dig out all the stuff here in the middle. That's not any, it's not any fun. Even if I go up higher, just to be sure. Yeah. So how do I dig out? Oh, I know how to dig out. It's kind of dumb, but you can use one of these to dig the shaft. To dig the mine shaft. In fact, I could even just move this one, this personal elevator, over another, 5 tiles, and then I would have the mine shaft that I need right here. All the stuff that I just dug out was kind of pointless then, too. Does that make sense to me? Maybe, but I need to go back down here then and clean out some space. In that case. And I'm going to make another personal elevator then. No. I'm going to make another personal elevator just so I don't have to move this one. Even though it's expensive. Oh man, that's expensive that I'm going to handcraft. This needs to come out then. And so does this, and this at a minimum. I don't have any room in my inventory. Now I do. this and that, just for fun. So now, if I build back up to land, I don't want to lose this programming, which is why I want to make another one. Because I'm too lazy to redo it. If I don't have to, I'd rather just make something. So I want to make a bunch of... I want to get rid of some of this stuff. All the Ignium. Let's put that in here. Gives me 2 slots back. Let me grab some parts here. And then let's make another elevator. I need to delete this, that, and that. Where are you here? Oh, I don't have room for that because of the, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good idea with the spacing there, Wally. Oops. And then, elevator. Not that one. Right here. Hmm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it needs like a 6th spot. Well, dang it. Take out some of those. I think it was more than I needed, but that's fine with me. Try this again. Blocked by terrain or building blocks. If I stand over here, does that help any? Maybe I need to take this out. Oops. Alright, Wally. Or maybe I need to drill this out. That's fine, too. Let's see here. Okay, we are better now. This side has the electrical on it, but I think I'm fine with that. So let's tell this thing now to dig down to the Ignium level, which was 90. Okay, that's not very deep. Well, it is, but it's not ridiculously so. And then let's go to add. Just going to do 90, 90. Check, confirm. Dig away, please. And then this thing should come down and meet us there in a moment. And we'll have a bigger than we wanted mine shaft dug. But it'll be better than the alternative, which was to have to do it by hand. Yeah, see, that was the problem right there. We had just too narrow of a spot. Okay, are you almost done? I don't even know where it's at. It's probably going to take a few minutes to get there because it's not a short distance. Yeah, caught up to it right now. Yeah, it's down in the limestone layer. And I may even want to actually go a few levels deeper. Oh, you're coming. I hear you. I mean, we're wasting all the material that is still drilling out. But, I mean, the map is infinite. So the materials are effectively infinite. There you are. Okay, my button is over there, though. I think I'll do one more level. I think I'll push it down to 89. Just so that I don't have to mine out that floor. I can put a floor in. I guess I don't need to rename it necessarily, but... Okay. We now have... Oh, okay. That means I need to renew this again. Well, actually, let's just go up to the top. So we now have a mine shaft dug. All for us. And yeah, like I said, I wasted what ignium I dug through, the limestone and the rock and the dirt. But I'm not really bothered by it. Let's see here. Oh, well. Okay, so I should be able to just take this out, right? I don't have room for it. You go in there. Why do I have so much stuff? I have like one technum rod and all the biomass and stuff. There we go. Yeah, that worked. Let's do the mine, the freight elevator. No, here. I don't want to fall down there. You gotta be careful. Right there, I think, right? Yes. And then this goes... No, I had it back by one. Like that. Do that. I can seal up this hole with either these or dirt or something. Don't have to worry about it too much. I don't know if there's fall... there can't be fall damage in the game. There's no damage in the game. Let's test it. Yep, no fall damage. And then... I'm not going to put a floor in here, maybe? Maybe I should. If I had the stuff. Like that. And then we do the other freight elevator piece, bottom, and bingo. Okay, much better now. One of these goes here, and one of these goes here. This is output. I don't know now what the problem is. It's not a power issue. I think they're unpowered anyway, right? We will figure this out. We will puzzle through. This is getting to be a bit of a long episode, so I don't want to spend too much more time on it. But I would like to figure it out. Thank you. Oh, there's the reason. Somebody didn't finish hooking things up. There we go. Okay, so now if we go downstairs one more time. Should be able to see, must be just magic. Like that we don't actually see the items moving. I don't see any sort of, you know, elevator type of thing there. Although it's not here yet. Unless I screwed these belts up. Just a little possible. No. Ah, here it comes. Here it comes now. So it loads a bunch on to a car and then brings it up or down, whichever way you have it going. Oh no, it's on pallets. I see. Okay. And here it comes now. And so it's loading, and it does move 360, it says. So it loads it onto like some pallets of some kind here. And then that's how it works. So, and they're magic pallets because they don't actually go back up then once they hit the bottom. So what we'd want to do here which is interesting because you should be able to connect these up. Let's do output, input. Oh, there they go. Now they're going back up again. Okay. So they're not totally magic. They do work. And then we'll go up to land. So what I wanted to do this episode was get through this faster than we did. And then start looking at that, at the mining stuff here. The rail miner, the rail mining tracks, rail mining depot, geological scanner. We could look at that. Actually, we made one of those. I don't know what it does, though. Oh, you set it up. Okay, let's go set that up. I'm just going to set it up right here, maybe. Start scan. Oh, is that sweet or what? Ooh, what's that? It doesn't tell me what the dark color is. And it goes 5 tiles either direction. Oh, that's probably my flooring. Okay. And yeah, we knew, you know, we knew where these things were, but it tells us the depths that they're at. Okay, so it did everything that we did with the elevator already, but hey, I don't mind. I do need to put this belt back in, though, before I forget. I mean, we had at least the chest full to keep us in a buffer. But now we're bringing up the Ignium again, and we can do this, and then we can go this way, and output, input, and this should start going up again. It is. Great. So I think what we'll do is I will, off camera, smelt some more of the xenoferrite steel beams, and be ready to build these things downstairs, however it actually needs to be built. I guess maybe we should also do some explosives, too, to blast out space instead of drilling like I was just doing. To blast out space so that we can build those things down there. So in the next episode, we will do that. Do I have the explosives made? Did I not research them yet? Let's go look at the research. Explosives. Go. And they're done. Alrighty, so in the next episode, we will make some explosives. I will have some xenoferrite steel beams made so that we can go back down and do some blasting and do some building of the Ignium mining. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.